in that shit.
Oh Lord.
He's like, yo, you gotta stop smoking, yo.
Wow. Mm-mm-mm.
I was like, y'all, I'm cutting back. Y'all relax. I'm cutting back.
Mm-mm-mm.
This is the way she said, you gotta stop smoking, yo. That Philly talk came out real quick.
Right.
So they're coming out with the Menendez brothers miniseries September
Why?
19th.
Like, who cares about them?
I actually want to see this because one of my favorite actors right now is.
That happened.
You said what?
That's nowadays. Oh, let's do a story on the killer tight end from the Patriots.
I like the Jeffrey Dahmer one. So I was like, you know what,
I ain't
this
watched
one
that
might
one.
be. Oh, Dahmer
I ain't
was
watched that one.
crazy.
No, like a motherfucker eating people. I'm good. I ain't watch that shit. You know, if I want to watch motherfuckers eating people, I watch Hannibal, Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, the original one, not the reboot.
Yeah, I never watched it.
You never watched the reboot?
I never watched Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's not my kind of horror. I like creatures and vampires and shit. You know, shit is actually scary. Not some four-eyed fuck that's going around killing people and eating
This nigga said four-eyed fuck.
them. That's what he is.
TT, this your favorite Chris Brown album? Oh my god! Wow. I never. You're the first person I said this is a favorite Chris Brown album. You know. But yeah, the Menendez brothers, man, that's gonna be crazy.
This is his favorite Chris Brown album. Oh God, that's bad.
Stop.
What's gonna happen when we do the latter Chris Brown albums?
Wow, this album was so bad, and I spoiled it. I had to listen to some shit after. I had to listen to some good shit. What's up, Ray Sean? Scooby Dooby Doo. Yeah, we'll talk about the Riri situation. We'll talk about that.
I need to get over that already. She happily with somebody now with kids.
Yeah, she's with Try's favorite rapper.
Yeah. Okay.
You said what?
That's your nigga right there. That's your boy.
It's your boy.
That's your boy right there.
Oh shit. You said everything sucks for me right now, Christian. What you mean? You mean music wise or?
Are you short on cash? You better have that money ready for us. Come after you like a loan shark. With my money, nigga.
Okay, so TT does like the latter Chris Brown stuff. Okay, all right.
I ain't here. I ain't here. Well, we ain't doing no reviews on those on Heartbreak and Indigo. And them. I ain't hear them albums anyway.
Yeah, the triple albums now. We don't have time for
Yeah.
that right now.
Fuck you think he is Prince? Triple album. Triple album. What?
It is crazy because fucking Tank, he's doubling down on the fact that he thinks Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson and shit.
He's an idiot. He need to go back to licking ass. like he
I was
was
like,
doing before.
wasn't this nigga deaf at one point?
He was deaf.
They said he had some ear issues.
I think he's still hearing impaired. The fact that you can sit there and say that Breezy is on Michael's level, that nigga just be saying some crazy shit.
Because 50 Cent's trying to say the same thing too.
But didn't he tell Vlad that he didn't see nothing wrong with getting head from a man or some shit?
He told somebody that.
I'm like, what? What? Say that again?
I swear, the fact that these motherfuckers just be snitching on themselves is hilarious.
Right? Just come on and tell people you gay.
Because that doesn't Sam Smith. He recently did an interview. He said he don't consider himself gay. He considers himself some weird shit.
Okay.
He does. He said he doesn't consider himself a gay man. That's
So
what he
what is
said.
he? He ain't straight. He ain't straight. What is he?
I don't know.
He's an alien?
I don't know. I can't speak on that because I'm not a gay man. Oh yeah, we know niggas be gay behind the scenes. We know
Diddy
that.
started that. He was turning them with them parties he had in the dungeon.
I thought that was Clive Davis.
Him too. He's like the king. There's like different levels. You got Jay, you got Clive. Diddy's like an understudy of them.
Now don't bring Jay into this. Don't bring Jay into
Jay,
this.
I believe Jay is one of them. He's one of the kings.
Now, let's not bring Jay-Z into this one. I don't care about Diddy and Clive, but let's not bring Jay.
You're afraid of getting canceled by Jay-Z?
No, I'm not saying that. It's just that niggas always want to see a black man go down and shit like that, and they want to throw in every successful black man with foolishness.
This is gonna be like the last time you see Red Joe on a live stream.
Y'all see my face in the milk carton missing Reg,
right?
And I'll be like, "Oh,
his channel and they kidnapped him."
The Illuminati got a hold of me.
Oh God.
Yeah, Clive came out as bisexual like late on in his life. I'm just like, really, Clive? Your old ass. Your old wrinkling, shriveled up ass nigga.
Clive, who's taking his old ass down? Jesus Christ.
And then there was a recent interview Clive Davis did. He talking about, I don't know Diddy.
Right. You just happen to give him money to start Bad Boy Records.
Right. If you believe.
I think the Crypt Keeper was actually dating him.
You said what?
I think the Crypt Keeper was actually dating him.
All right. All right. Got my notes pulled up. Even this album cover is whack as fuck. Oh my Jesus, man! This is gonna be a fun review. I tell you, this is gonna be a fun review. All right, I'm ready to start whenever you are.
Let's go.
We're doing the deluxe edition, TT. What's up, you two? How y'all doing? It's your boy Reg in the building. I got my homeboy Try in the building with me. How you doing, Try?
Sure.
Yes. Thank y'all so much for the feedback on these recent reviews we've been doing. All right, so on this day in 2007, Talib Kweli dropped his third solo studio album, Eardrum. This album came out August 21st, 2007 on Blacksmith Music under Warner Brothers. You guys should know who Talib Kweli is. He is one half of Black Star with Mos Def, formerly known as Mos Def, now known as Yazin Bey. I'm still gonna call him Mos Def. I'm sorry, I'm still gonna call him Mos Def. I'll call him Yazin Bey too, but still, hey. He was also one half of Reflection Eternal, which was the duo with him and producer High Tech. You know what I'm saying? He used to rap with Mood back in the day and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? So this came out in 2007. This came out 3 years after his horrible, beautiful struggle album from 2004. You know what I'm saying? This to me is like a return to form, if you ask me. Is very. This is actually what actually got me introduced to Talib Kweli, believe it or not. Well, no, no, no. This is actually the first album, full album I heard from him because I got introduced by that the Get By song and everything like that too from the Quality album, which very dope album and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? Um, with this album as well too. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much worked with like a lot of the traditional producers like High Tech, Kanye, Madlib, Just Blaze, and so on and so on. So many dope songs like Country Cousins with UGK and Raheem Devon. That might be my favorite track on this album. In the Mood with Roy Ayers and Kanye West, a beat from Kanye I rarely hear people talk about. What was that single that came out with? Hot Thing. Love that song. Love that. I mean, that video used to come on Rap City so many times back in like '07 and everything like that. Too, you know what I'm saying? Listen and everything like that. Too, you know what I'm saying? Very, very, very dope. Very, very, very dope album. This possibly might be my favorite album he's ever came out with, solo wise and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? What do you have to say about this album?
It was dope. Definitely enjoyed it. But we did a review on this, right?
I believe we did do a
Yeah.
review. I think so. Yeah.
Madlib was on here. I believe we did a song with my boy Justin. He was on here, which was odd.
Oh,
You know. Yeah, it's a song. It's an album that people don't mention. It's an album that's actually good from Talib because I think his discography is crap. After his like maybe like the first 2 or 3 albums, but this was a good one. Definitely enjoyed it.
yeah. I'm not mad. I'm not mad about this one either, and everything like that. Too, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we all know. You guys know how I feel about Talib
Right.
Kweli. And
And like I said, like for he's a dope ass MC, but his discography is not good. I did not like a lot of those albums he was coming out with.
yeah, I agree. His discography after that's like after honestly after the Quality album, because you know I hate to say, it, but I feel like his consistent range was like the Black Star album,
Hmm.
Reflection Eternal,
Yeah,
Quality. I know you like Beautiful Struggle.
yeah,
I don't like that. The joint he did, the Liberation joint with Madlib, that was very
yeah.
good
That
too.
was good.
But this was like the last enjoyable thing. Well, minus the recent Black Star album.
Hmm.
That solo wise that I enjoyed from him.
I like Gravitas. Is that the name of it?
I hated that
You
one.
didn't like that one? That one to me was solid. That was like what 2013 that came out, 2014,
Yeah.
and the album he did with Ninth Wonder, Indie 500.
I didn't like that one either.
You didn't
And
like that one either? Oh
I
wow,
like Ninth Wonder. I didn't
right.
like that.
I like those, but the middle shit, some of the middle ones like what is it, Radio Silence? That was crap. That Prisoner album was garbage. Gutter Rainbows did not like that. He got some crap in his discography.
Gutter Rainbows is the worst one.
I didn't like that at all.
That's his worst one because he was doing a lot of sorry about that.
Mm.
He was doing a lot of trap shit
Yeah,
on the album. He
and
had
that's not him.
Gucci. He had Gucci Mane on the album. That's for all
Yeah,
people.
exactly. You know, and his mixtapes was fire too. I got one of his mixtapes.
Yeah, the mixtapes. He's always been consistent with the
Yeah.
mixtape. All right. So one album, one more album to talk about. We're going to continue on with our breezy Wednesdays. This is Chris Brown with his third studio album, Graffiti. This album came out December 8th, 2009, which was my sister's birthday. Shout out to my sister. Oh, speaking of family, shout out to my cousin Arnold. He commented on the dope review we did on the Larry June album, the Benny and Butch joint. He left a
Nice.
comment. So shout out to my cousin California. Just gotta give him some quick love right quick.
Thank you, Arnold.
Appreciate it. All right. So December 8th is when this album came out, which was actually my sister's birthday. Shout out to my sister. This album came out on Jive Records, which is under CBE and stuff like that. This album came out with two singles, which was surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, but we'll talk more about that. I Can Transform You and Crawl. Producers include Swiss Beats, Polo the Don, Esther Dean, The Messengers, Brian Kennedy, Eric Prides, The Runners, the co-captains, Ryan Leslie, The Business, and Scott Storch. A lot of different producers this time around. Guest appearances include, mind you, we're going to do the deluxe edition. So Lil Wayne, Swiss Beats, Plies, Tank, Eva Simmons. She's like a Dutch singer. Trey Songz, The Game. Sorry, Esther Dean, Sean Paul, Rock City, Lupe Fiasco.
Everybody and their mama was on that album. I'm on here.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Jesus Christ. He got like 100 people on this fucking album.
Yeah, exactly. So after the release of the exclusive album, you know, he starred in the movie This Christmas, the Christmas movie, which very, very, very dope movie. This is when he was getting more into his acting bag. And this was actually one of his first leading roles because I'm not gonna count Stomp the Yard because he was only in that movie for like 2 seconds. They hyped him up like he was gonna be in the movie all throughout the movie and shit. He got shot within like the 10 minutes. I've never seen anything like that before. Like, mind you, this is when he was on top of his game, like his breakthrough success and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy as hell. But anyway, yeah. So this Christmas, they had Idris Elba, Regina King, Loretta Devine. Of course, she plays the mom. Laz Alonso, David Banner. Very, very, very dope movie. I think I did a review on that last year. Yeah, I think it was last year. I did a recent review on that movie. So I think the Shield was on there too. I think. Also around this time too, he re-released, like I said last week, he re-released the exclusive, and he had a song that he called it the Forever Edition and stuff like that too, which was his first foray into dance pop culture, which we'll talk more about that in this album. Also around this time too, he also made a few guest appearances on shows. Like he was on Disney's The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, and I mentioned that. Stay tuned on that. Just letting you guys know. And yeah, man. So okay, so I guess we gotta talk about the elephant in the room and everything like that too. So he started working on this album in late 2008, and he announced that the album was going to be called Graffiti in the 2008 American Music Awards. He said he was going to be take a new, different direction, you know, have more like a dance vibe with it too. So fast forward to February 8th, 2009, he was supposed to have performed at the Grammys with Rihanna, but for some odd reason, they made a hype that they were going to be there, but both of them was like a no show, and they were replaced by Justin Timberlake and Al Green. I forgot exactly what they did. I know it was like a cover song they both did, but it was like okay, it was a dope performance and everything. But then the next day, that was when the news broke out that he was booked for domestic violence, you know, involving Rihanna and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? Which everybody and their moms know about this issue. And I try, and I must say this again. When I do these reviews, I don't always like to put in the personal issues with the artist unless unless if it directly impacts their music. And this is a moment that has impacted both Chris and Rihanna's career and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? So, and this was y'all forget this was a shocking story back at that time too, because this was like Chris Brown, who was like the darling of R&B at that time, who was very influenced by MJ and shit like that too, and people did not really expect this from him. And then he had Rihanna, who pretty much, excuse me, was also a sweetheart at this time too, and it was just like, you know, it impacted her career because at that time you got to remember she was already blowing up in '07 too, because she had dropped her third album, Good Girl Gone Bad. Dope album. Umbrella, Take a Bow, songs like that, you know what I'm saying? That was blowing up and everything. So all that impacted both of their careers. You know what I'm saying? So it got to the point where Chris Brown was pretty much like blacklisted and everything like that too. You know what I'm saying? He was dropped from a lot of performances, a lot of TV gigs, and everything. And he pretty much went into hiding, just working on the album and shit like that too. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said,
I feel like he still is.
we'll talk more about that in the weeks to come. That's all I'm gonna say. And he mentioned like he saw abuse from his family member, like his mom's and shit like that too. And we all remember that whole interview where he was dressed in red and he was trying to explain his case and everything, which whoever was his PR at that time should have been fired for letting him do that shit. But yeah, man. But yeah, like I said, he was like dropped from a lot of people were bashing him to this, even to this day, people still bashing him to this day. And it got to the point where it was like I think they said he was supposed to have even performed at the 2009 BET Awards, and this is when Michael Jackson passed away. But he had gotten dropped from that too, and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? So
Tell him why.
you said what?
Tell them why.
Because it was apparently said that Jay-Z has something to do with it.
Because Jay-Z is so squeaky clean with his image. The guy that stabbed Lance Unrera over a bootleg Volume 3. But people seem to forget that.
I mean, he was bootlegging his shit. Honestly, I mean,
but does that warrant a stabbing, Sean Carter?
At least he didn't get shot.
You can die from a stab wound, you know.
Yeah, but
people die every day from a stab wound.
Yeah, I mean,
you gloss over that like it's nothing. Oh, he just got stabbed. It's nothing. It's a Band-Aid. It's a Band-Aid wound. That's all.
Besides, there's been stories that he didn't actually do the stabbing, allegedly.
Well, he got arrested.
Stories.
He got arrested.
I mean, what does that tell you?
It means he did it. That's what it means. You know.
But like I said, motherfucker was stealing his shit. So.
Oh my god. So you think that's not as bad as what Chris Brown did to Rihanna?
I mean, have you seen the Rihanna pictures?
Yes, I have. It wasn't good. But Jay-Z is not a squeaky clean guy either. He's done shit.
Look, I don't judge people. I definitely don't judge people and shit like that too. You know me.
He's currently right now blackballing Dame from making any money off of Reasonable Doubt.
Now wait a minute. Let's not get ahead of. Let's not act like
you go to bat for Jay-Z.
No, I'm not betting. I'm not betting for nobody. I'm just speaking fact. Like Dame was the one who was fucking up in the first place and shit.
Yeah, they both were partners in the creation of Rockefeller Records, and Jay-Z's being petty right now by doing what he's doing. Let that man eat off his first album. I don't understand. Jay don't need the money. He's a billionaire.
That's true.
Let him eat. I don't understand this petty shit that he's doing. Let's not act like Jay-Z's an angel. He's not.
Are we all angels in this day and age? I'm just asking.
I'm saying that at the way that social media fucking scrutinize and judge these people like they shit don't stink is baffling to me.
Right. What's up, Mike? How you doing?
Mike, what up?
But yeah, so fast forward, in late 2009 and stuff like that too. Give me 1 second. Got to put my notes back up.
Chris Brown gave Riri herpes. I didn't hear about that.
I heard about that a while back ago.
Really?
I heard
about
that.
She still got it?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure A$AP Rocky and Drake and everybody else that she slept with don't give a damn. So
anyway, so fast forward, and the album came out, and there was some more controversy because Chris Brown apparently got mad at the fact that Walmart was not a certain Walmart in Connecticut was trying to not to have the album on the shelves and stuff like that too.
What? Walmart? Because Walmart is so squeaky clean, right? This is a store that sells guns out in the open for people to buy. Right. Good job, Walmart.
Apparently, you can tell Charles Biden batted for Chris Brown right now.
I
I
just
like
think
that.
this shit is. I just think people need to get over this shit. How many years has it been since this happened? Is it 2024? We still talking about the Riri and Breezy shit?
Mm.
You know, like
You know,
hello, like he threatened to kill Karuchi. Did anybody talk about that?
we'll talk about that in weeks to come. Well, because that's the thing people forget about. That's why I mentioned what people forget about. But
Right.
oh, but I guess
He's not the worst person ever on this planet. Diddy did more worse shit than Chris Brown is.
did
That's
he.
me. You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah,
He beat the shit out of Cassie. I ain't nobody mention that.
anyway. But yeah, man. So this album, believe it or not, was still nominated for a couple of Grammys. One, the Grammy was Best Contemporary R&B Album.
Can we see who was nominated that year?
I'm pulling it up
I'm
right
just
now.
curious because
I,
this album was not the best R&B album of 2009,
Give me 1 second. So he lost that album to Usher's Raymond versus Raymond.
and rightfully so. A better album.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that, but I'm not gonna be mad about
That
it.
was Usher's last great album to me. That's his last good album.
Other nominees was R. Kelly's Untitled, which I did not like that album.
I didn't even hear that one.
You're not missing much.
I was like in denial of what R. Kelly was doing, so I I didn't hear. I didn't listen to that shit.
But you talk about B and J though. Well, okay.
I no, but what Kells did is bad, but he's still the goat. He's still the goat. What he did was bad, and he should pay for what he did. But like I said, I'm not passing judgment on people's personal lives because I don't know these people personally. Like when we talk about they music, that's a whole different story. R. Kelly is a legend.
I feel you. And then there was also Ryan Leslie with the Transitions album and stuff like that
That
too.
was a good album. That's my favorite Ron Leslie album.
Ironically, he was Cassie's ex boyfriend.
Right, right. And Diddy stole
He's Steely
stole.
Solar. I never liked Ryan Leslie, but okay.
Wow, I think he's
Yeah.
dope producer and songwriter, very underrated.
Then we have Janae Monáe, another bad boy connection with
Mm.
the Arch Android.
I never heard that. Was that good?
I never was a big Janae Monáe fan.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna be real with you. So I never heard a whole album from her.
Do you like now let me ask you, do you like Janelle pre pre nakedness or after? I don't know how to say because she's showing a lot of skin now compared to like when she used to wear suits.
I mean, her music is it's still the same with the music. I feel like artistically she's talented.
Right.
I mean, I don't care if she was butt naked or not. I mean, yeah, she's a beautiful lady and stuff like that, but that does not reflect the music and shit. You know what I'm saying?
She very gorgeous.
I mean, yeah, she like an 8. She like an 8 and stuff.
One day we got to do a whole rate the chicks
Can
live.
we please? Can we please do that? Like, you just randomly pick out a chick.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. People started noticing her once she started showing skin and shit. I'm just like that Antebellum.
Right.
With,
I didn't like
her
that movie at all. That movie
her
was trash.
acting. I like her acting though. Her acting is pretty
Yeah,
cool.
she can act. I didn't like that horror film though.
I never seen it.
Yeah, that was bad.
But yeah, man, it's like, and he also got another Grammy nomination too. But we'll talk about that later on.
Hmm.
This stupid ass album cover. Oh,
That is garbage.
what the fuck?
When you think graffiti, you actually want to see graffiti on your album cover, not this shit. You look like you got Alvin and the Chipmunks on the album cover with him.
He was influenced by Purple Rain, the album cover for Purple
Bro,
Rain.
that's not Purple Rain at all. Where?
The Fountain.
Prince didn't have no stupid cartoon characters on the album cover. He had a gorgeous woman named Apollonia Katero. I don't see no Apollonia on that album cover with a Breezy.
Me neither.
That's bad.
All right. So this edition is gonna have 21 songs. We're gonna go start with the first song, "I Can Transform You." Yeah, I remember when this song first came out, and I hated it. I fucking hated it. And it's kind of crazy that the previous Chris Brown albums, he had like 4 to 5 singles. You can tell the public was not feeling him because
Right.
pretty much this album came out with 2 singles. Album came out with 2 singles and shit. and they picked the worst songs for the singles. But we'll talk about that.
Right?
And you can tell the public, you can tell whoever was like marketing his album, they were just mad at him. So this features peak form Lil Wayne and waning Swiss Beats. It pays homage to like the Transformers franchise and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? Which I never liked Transformers, believe it or not.
Wow. I can't believe that.
Never liked it. Never
Wow.
liked it. Never cared for
Crazy.
Optimus Prime. Never cared.
What?
Oh, what's the big idea? Robots who can transform into machines. Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just
Right.
had to be there. You had to be there in the 80s.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll stick to Ghostbusters.
Oh my god.
I'll stick to Ghost, which we're gonna do a whole month of that coming soon. So yes, give me Ghostbusters 1 and 2 any day, and we're gonna talk about the real Ghostbusters cartoon too. Ooh, yeah, we got some heat coming. But anyway, yeah, man, this song was just trash. Not even Lil Wayne can save this song
Mm.
and stuff like that too. Like so much going on with the production, so much going on with the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Swiss Beats. This was the annoying era of Swiss Beats. Like, ladies and gentlemen, I can transform you. Come on, man. Like, even Lil Wayne had some. Even Lil Wayne had some stupid lines. Then my car transforms to a charter, and we can fly to wherever you ever thought of. Haha! I take you to where it's warmer. Then I gotta rip off your dress like a warm up. What?
You sound exactly like him.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I transform you into a Ducati, then I transform you to a Bugatti because her form puts me in a trance. I transform smaller and she puts me in her pain. And I love Wayne. This was rebirth Wayne coming. This was his rebirth Wayne. Like
Oh god. One of
this
the
was
worst.
like I don't even know what I'm listening to. I don't like this song. Next.
This this is a terrible way to start off an album. This
Exactly.
song is garbage. I never liked the song. I don't like the video. I don't see no type of homage to Transformers. Where it like you could have actually did a whole video including them in it. You know what I'm saying? Because like he's into like anime and cartoons and shit. You would think he would have like some type of transformer in the damn video, but like I said, like Swiss Beats fell off a long time ago. He's done. The beat was garbage. I don't like nothing about this song. I don't know why they would pick this as a single.
Yeah.
And and at this time it was like I really think they should have pushed the album back because you can't come out with an album right after you beat a pop star's ass. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't gonna work. That's probably why they only released 2 singles.
Well, we'll do you. You're right. You're right to an extent. Cause I feel like this album coming out in December really, it's like they wanted this motherfucker to fail.
Yeah.
Looking back at this,
Why
like
why push it out there? It's like it's too early after everything happened. You know what I'm saying? Like they couldn't possibly think, oh, well, Breeze is gonna sell through the roof because after the incident with Rihanna, that wasn't gonna happen.
see, if he was a rock artist, it might work well for him. If he was a rock,
No,
because a
no.
lot of my favorite rock artists, they've done some heinous. David Crosby, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
Crosby, Stills, and Nash. David Crosby has done so much crazy shit over the years, from assault to drugs.
What about Axl Rose? All the shit that he did.
Well, hold on. Wait a minute. We'll get into that. Give me 1 second, because I know I knew you were going to say Axl Rose. I knew you were going to say Axl Rose and shit. But David Crosby, he did a lot of heinous shit, but then he still does his thing. Whenever Crosby, Stills, Nash tour, they still selling out shit and stuff like that. And yeah, even Axl Rose.
That's Trump supporters. They fuck with them that band. You know what I'm saying? They fuck with that band.
I
I'm
fuck
talking
with
about black fans that listen to Chris Brown.
that. If you let me explain, you have to let me finish talking this shit. That's what I'm trying to say. Because when it comes to like male R&B, it's like this. It's like I made this title the album that changed everything, because I've always felt like with this album was one of the first striking nails of the decline of male R&B, like the status of male R&B. And I say this, and I'm gonna say more about this towards the ending, but it's just that they wanted this motherfucker to fail. Like music wise, music is one thing, but the marketing, like, come on, wait at least 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Come out with a like this is the first single of the album.
Right.
This song. Okay, all right. No
I
Q. Hold up.
agree. I actually agree half with what Q was saying. Like
Really?
history, because I did feel like history came out at the wrong time. The problem is the only difference is history went like 6 million. Chris Brown didn't go platinum with this album. Big
Hold up.
difference.
Let me double check. Hold on.
He didn't go no 6 million with Graffiti, like History did. And History was a better album.
Oh damn, this album did go gold. Oh wow.
Yeah, he didn't go 6 million. That's a whole big difference.
Shit. But yeah, man. But his history was a way better album. Way better.
And I don't even think that's a classic album. It was good, but there's some shit on there I didn't like.
I call it a personal classic to me.
Right.
I say it's a personal classic. Cause you know me, I love Michael Jackson.
I love Michael. But I did feel like they released History at the wrong time too. It was too fresh. It was still fresh in people's head.
Ooh, that's a good.
The Oprah interview especially. People remember that shit.
Oprah trying to play his ass.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then he's like openly talking about in detail.
How come
when the cops were like, searching his body and shit.
Yeah,
we ain't never hear Michael talk about his penis. You know what I'm saying? Like openly talking about this shit. I'm like, that interview should have never happened.
You're right about that. All right. Track number 2, "Sing Like Me." This was like a promo single and stuff like that. It was not an official single. This one was okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I would have started out off of the. Actually, no, I would not start the album off of this one. I feel like he was trying to make his own falsetto. That song from The Dream, Falsetto, which that was a big song back in like 08, 07, 08 and stuff like that. Like I don't know if you're a fan, but I might talk about that, his first album though, because that album was fire. The Dream.
Oh, The Dream?
Yeah.
Never listened to his shit. I remember he was like all over everybody's stuff, Fabulous and this person, and
Shawty is a 10. A 10. Shawty is a 10.
The joint he did with Fabulous, Throw It in the Bag, that was everywhere.
I hated that song.
The shit he did with Rick Ross, that was everywhere. It's like, if Jay-Z signed him, he must be good, right?
I mean, he's still writing for Beyonce to this day.
I never got into dude like that. And then the whole thing with him and Christina Milian and shit, that was messy.
Shit. He's another one that also got into some shit too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I have to say about "Sing Like Me."
I actually like this song. I like the beat for this. I think Breezy killed it vocally. But man, like even the track sequencing on this album is off. Like who was in charge of this album? Stevie Wonder? Like the track sequencing is off in this shit. It was like songs that shouldn't have started the album should have never been started.
All right. Track number 3, "Crawl." Now this is a dope song. So allegedly it's been said that this song was about Rihanna, and this song came out one day after Rihanna came out with a song called "Russian Roulette," which was on her Rated R album and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? This had that late 2000s R&B feel to it, that traditional vintage Chris Brown sound and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like this song. You know what I'm saying? He actually performed this at a Haiti telethon too. You know what I'm saying? So back when Haiti had that earthquake back in January, which the same day Teddy Pendergrass died. So
and then Wyclef put out that horrible "We Are the World."
IoT. Ayeti, ayeti. Ah.
That's what made the damn country quake. That horrible song. The nerve of
Oh
that nigga.
God. Ayeti, ayeti. Oh.
No,
I should sample him.
I don't like this song at all. I don't think it should have been a single. I didn't care for it. It didn't move me.
So it
And
didn't make you.
what is the meaning behind it? Is he like throwing a subliminal at Rihanna? Like you should have crawled to the police or something? Like what? What's the meaning behind the song?
I don't even know.
Crawl to where? Where's she crawling to? Crawl under the table?
I don't know why, but that reminds me of the original version of Sparkle
Uh,
when I think his name was Satin told sister to crawl. Yeah, do you love me? Then crawl for me. And then he beat her ass because
right, right,
crawl,
right.
you
He throwing
crawl.
subliminals like I beat your ass. Now you gotta crawl before you can walk again.
Oh my goodness,
Terrible.
terrible indeed.
The TT's losing his mind in the chat right now. Yeah, I know the Dream is a producer. It don't mean I like him. He can have the best beats on the planet. Don't mean I think he's dope.
I I don't even think this nigga was on the We Are the World Haiti.
They Wycliffe kicked him off of the track,
Well, that'll be one good thing I'll be blessed about.
right?
Track number,
Disassociate yourself from that terrible tribute.
track number 4, So Cold. This was produced by Polo the Don. Yeah, I didn't care for this track.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like it. Polo the Don, don't like him. I think he was like hot for the moment during that time, but no, it didn't last. His 15 minutes of fame was up. It didn't last long, just like the song.
And this was pretty much written after he was feeling remorseful about an ex-girlfriend and shit. So
Really, another Rihanna diss. Easy, you bad boy.
track number 5, What I Do, featured Plies. Oh my! I remember hearing this song a lot. Oh, it also features DJ Khaled too.
Oh God,
That makes me.
it's 10 times worse now.
So
Jesus
this is
Christ.
about him talking about his lavish lifestyle, his favorite shoes, and Plies at that time was such a big nigga. He was big at that time. He had song like Busted Baby, Shoddy, and stuff like that. I mean, give me that Becky.
We the
One thing
best.
about Plies, one thing I like about Plies, he did have a work ethic. He dropped like 4 albums like 2 years, which I ain't mad about that.
Oh boy.
But now he's known for looking like Kirk Franklin and just being on social media. Him and Lil Boosie, like they were so big at this time. Now all that's on they're just known for social media and shit, just talking shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's all they good for. And you could throw Soldier Boy in there too.
Nah, Soulja Boy still makes money and shit. He still
He
makes
does it?
money.
Oh, for what? Doing
Yeah.
what?
He
What for
still
doing?
produces. He produces
He
and
does?
he does. He actually does
Really?
music. He does more music compared to Boosie and Plies combined and shit.
No,
Yeah, I'm not a
not like
fan.
that.
I'm not a fan like that, but
It's not like I care, but you know, I just think these niggas were irrelevant to the culture.
Mm.
It's bad. Don't like the song. Never been a fan of Plies. Never been a fan of Khaled. This album is already starting off bad, yo.
track number 6, Famous Girl. I like this song. It's actually one of my few favorites from this album. And allegedly, he pretty much talked about what happened that night between him and Rihanna, from what I looked up and stuff like that. He has some interesting. I like the second verse, and this is a very interesting verse and shit. Carrie Wood said, "My love knocks her down." Keisha would have told me I was sent from heaven. Sorry, B, I don't wear no halo. You were first to play the game, though. Sorry I bust the windows out your car. I might have cheated in the beginning. I was wrong for riding Disturbia, but I meant it in forever. We were poised to be together, and I can't let you go. That is actually a dope, slick line because
Yeah,
I like how he uses the famous songs from like a lot of female R&B acts, like "Knocking Me Down" from Carrie Hilson,
right.
"Halo" Beyonce, "Heaven Sent" from Keisha Cole, which I love that record too. But then the line with the Jasmine Sullivan bust the windows out your car and stuff like that
Mhm.
too. But then the Beyond the Disturbia line and stuff like that too, which people forget he co-wrote that song
Mm.
and whatnot too. You know what I'm saying? That was when he was like, "I can't let you go." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I liked how he did that shit. Like, songwriting wise, dare I say, he should have made this a fucking single. I don't care. He should have made like an urban single or some
I don't
shit.
think the
Cause
record label would have allowed him to do that.
well, they allowed that stupid ass "I Can Transform You" and shit, and they weren't worried about Transformers licensing. So,
That was the safest thing to release. You know.
and this is produced by Ryan Leslie, which again, a good Ryan Leslie beat. I like.
Yes. I like the beat. I like the beat. Ron Leslie to me, I think he's dope. Um, it's ironic how Breezy would pick the song from Kerry Hilson, "Knock You Down," the same way he knocked down Rihanna, but that's a different story. But you know, I just think that's ironic you would pick that song. But
We got four more Chris Brown albums left, man. Imagine when we're gonna get to the Karushi era.
oh Lord, I love it. I love it. I like the song. It's actually like the second song on here that I like out of the six we've been talking about so far.
Yo, me too. Dead
Yeah.
ass. Me too.
Yep.
Oh shit. All right.
This
Now
thing
my
is talking about. I don't know about Paulo the Don, so you're asking the wrong one.
Yeah, I don't follow a dude like that, but I can. But maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. Like I act like we know everything and shit, man.
Right. This shit I choose not to know, and he's one of them.
Okay. All right. Track number 7, "Take My Time" featuring Tank. Believe it or not, this is actually my favorite song on this album. Believe it or not,
Really?
and I'm not even a Tank fan.
Hmm.
I never liked that. Please,
Yeah.
I never liked
Right.
his whining ass and shit.
A man that goes around and licks ass. Right.
But
Amazing.
this was the album's "Take Me Down." This was like the sequel to "Take Me Down," and this was also nominated for Best R&B Performance by a duo or group in the Grammy Awards, but it lost to Sade's "Soldier of Love."
Yeah. No, it wasn't being Sade.
Nah,
That was a better album.
y'all gotta remember, Sade is a band. It's not just a singer.
He was not beating Sade.
And the other nominees was John Legend and the Roots for "Shine," which I love that record.
That was dope.
Ronald Isley and Aretha Franklin, "You Got a Friend," another dope cover.
Uh,
That was when Ron Isley came out with his album when he was trying to pay for his tax evasion shit.
right.
Um, that was when he just got out of prison. He just started
Yeah.
doing out.
You ain't missed the bigs no more, are you?
Then you have Chuck Brown, Jill Scott, and Marcus Miller for "Love," which was actually a very dope, very dope ranking and stuff like that. And I think that was the last. That was the last award for best R&B performance by a duo or group, which is a damn shame. But that's another story for a different day. But yeah, man, "Take My Time" was very dope. I love the beat to this one. You know what I'm saying? It's ironic because Tank, the recent shit that Tank saying that Chris Brown is better than Michael Jackson and shit.
Nice.
Yeah, man. I don't know about all that, Tank. I mean,
Say what, Tank?
don't take your career with that one, Tank.
Right.
You already survived TGT. Don't.
Yeah, exactly. Just worry about your own damn group.
Exactly. And I think they're trying
I
to come out
actually
with
like
another
this
album.
song. I actually like this song, and I agree. I'm not a Tank fan. Never liked this shit. I don't know none of his songs, but he actually sounded good on this with Breezy.
Yeah.
It was a nice, sexy ballad. Nice slow beat. And so I love the drums on it. You had like a girl like moaning on the track and talking her shit. It was
Right.
this should have been a single. This should have been a single.
I agree.
You know.
Well, I think it was like a Quiet Storm. I think it's like an urban single.
Oh, okay.
Again, like, but y'all want to promote "I Can Transform You."
Exactly. That crap. What? Cause Swiss Beats was
Mind
on it.
you, The worst is yet to come.
Right. It ain't over yet.
Track number 8, In Your Arms, aka IYA. A weird acronym. I
You really
think he
need an
did.
abbreviation for this song?
I guess he did that because he didn't because there was like a lot of singers who did songs like In Your Arms and shit. So he wanted to
Right.
be different. Talking
Oh.
about IYA. It's too dancey. I don't like
Right.
this song. It's too dancey. It's too techno. It's too. It has Esther D and background vocals and shit.
Well, I like the song because songs are his thing. You know, he's a great dancer. I think he shines when it comes to dance tracks. So it had like an up tempo beat. You know, it had like an EDM sound to it. You know, the synthesizers, the bass line. I enjoyed it. I don't think we needed an abbreviation for the song though. Just call it In Your Arms.
For real. At least they didn't call it Open Arms.
Right?
Open
He was
arms.
wishing at that time he had Riri in his arms again.
See now I feel like bumping some Journey right now. Shit. Shit. Track number 9, Pass Out, featuring Eva Simmons. Oh, Jesus Christ. What is this? So this song samples the song from Eric Pride's called Call on Me and stuff like that. I don't know who that nigga is. It's like a club banger kind of track, him falling in love with the girl in the club. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is trash. I don't like this one.
Yeah, I
Next.
wanted to pass out when I heard this. This is not good. Don't care for it. Next.
Yeah. Track number 10, Wait, featuring Trey Songz and The Game. I did not like this song.
Oh God.
I did not like
This
it.
this
This
track
is like
was
a big
all
kind of
over
song.
the place. It was all over the. First of all, you either have Trey on it. I don't think Trey Songs was needed. I think Trey Songs can sing. I just feel like he's overrated as fuck. He's not better than R. Kelly, not on his worst day. And I don't even think he's making his best music anymore. I think those days are behind him. You don't need Trey Songs. If you're gonna have Trey Songs, then don't have the game on it. But I don't think both was needed on the song. I think it would have been better with just Game on there with Breezy and that shit because they've collaborated before. But this
Right.
song was like all over the damn place. I did not like it.
Me neither. All right. Next
If I
song.
gotta take ecstasy to listen to it, then I really don't need to listen to it.
Track number 11. Lucky Me. This was like this album's version of With You. They were trying to recapture that With You flavor with the acoustics and everything. I did not like this. I never cared for With You like that either. So
Yeah, the beat was okay. That's about it. I don't. The track didn't move me.
right. Track number 12, Falling Down. I love the message of this track, but I hate the beat. And this is a song he wrote talking about the incident with him and Rihanna and stuff like that. How he thought his career was over. People boycotting his music even to this day. And I forgot to mention, it got so bad that Disney banned the episode that he guest starred in The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody
Wow.
and stuff like that too. But at the same time, Disney had a child predator voice a mirror
Mm-hmm.
on the same show. But
Mm-hmm.
that those episodes are not banned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
All I'm saying.
Yep.
But
Facts.
yeah. No, I'm being for real.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Quiet on the set.
Mm-hmm.
I saw Quiet on the set. That
Yeah,
okay, but
I
yeah.
agree.
Yeah, man,
Yep.
but yeah, and I think the Cheetah Girls was also in that episode too, but I think I could
Yeah.
be wrong. But yeah, like the
You
beat
think
was
you
just
think
so
they would have the
bad.
Cheetah Girls back now that Raven came out?
You said what?
I said you think they would have a Cheetah Girls like reunion or something now that Raven came out and announced that she's a lesbian?
Nah, because Keely and Raven have beef with one another.
Oh,
Cause Keely also had beef with Adrian too, because them girls was also in 3LW, and they had that
Yeah,
KFC fight.
yeah. And she a troublemaker anyway, Adrian.
Yeah, I feel like Adrian and Raven moved on. I mean, they did kind of sort of have a reunion because Adrian was on Raven's
Right.
show on Disney, and they had like a semi reunion. So
Mhm.
I'm still bad. How y'all gonna throw KFC? Like,
Wasting food. This country has nothing but homeless people, and they wasting food like that.
at least it wasn't Bojangles.
Yeah, bitch,
Shit.
take this fried chicken in your face.
And that was back in the day when I used to eat KFC heavy and
Have some
shit.
mashed potatoes and gravy while you at it.
Mm.
It's crazy, B. I like this song. I think the beat was fire. It had like a synth pop, rock sound to it. You had Breezy singing about breaking down and needed to be picked up, and I think it was like one of them inspirational tracks, like when you're feeling down and out, you know, falling down,
Yeah,
and which he was falling down at this point. So some of these song titles are like pathetic to what he was going through.
yeah, like falling down,
Right,
crawl, so cold,
right,
gotta be your man.
right. Girlfriend, which you didn't have one at that point.
Hold on, wait a minute, hold on. Let me pull up the Spotify. Yeah, yeah, okay. I think I got it. Okay, yeah. So we are falling down right now, right?
Yeah, we at 13 we at now.
Okay, so
Right,
I'll
yeah,
go.
yeah.
All right, so this one I mostly like this for the piano beat. The piano beat was pretty fire.
Mhm.
Where's Eric Johnson when you need him? The
Right.
piano beat was
Eric,
pretty
where you
fire.
at? You at the gun range? You know what? This is a song that you perform at the Grammys.
Yes.
This is a song that I don't even remember if he didn't show up to the Grammys that year because he had the following year, right? He didn't show up in 2010, did he?
It's been a while since he showed up. I
Right.
don't think Grammys have invited him back.
Right. This is a song that I would have had him perform at the Grammys because it has like that type of Grammy like feel to it. Like there was like a build up with the song. You had like rock guitars. It was edgy. You had pianos, but it's still like a ballad. But it's like one of those like dramatic, build up type of ballads. You know what I'm saying? Like almost like when you hear when you hear One Mic from Nas, that was almost like a ballad. The way that the beat built up for him, like he switched his tone of his voice when the drums came through, and it was like one of those type of songs. I actually like the song.
Right. Yeah, I like this song too. See, yeah, the BET Awards, they always invited Chris Brown back. They
Right.
always embraced
And
him.
he ended up doing the Michael tribute a year later.
We'll talk about that next week too. We'll talk. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We're getting ahead
Right.
of ourselves because next week is the Fame album next week. So
Well, actually, when you look at this album, this is like the transformation. Like this is when I started to really fuck with him.
mm,
And it took a Rihanna ass beating for me to actually start checking him out.
wow, wow.
I didn't like his
This
first two albums. I
this
just think
review this review is just dark.
I think his first two albums was like it's outdated shit on there though. Like, but this album like from here on in is like when he had the transformation with his sound.
This review is just dark. Like,
Hey, this ain't my fault. You wanted to do this whole damn discography, knowing I'm not a Chris Brown fan like that. So
oh my god, my goodness. Oh my god, you
the
said took
album cover is dark. So this it is what it is.
oh my god, even like some of the jokes we're telling in this review.
I'm just saying, it's like yeah, the transformation began.
Oh my god, I gotta watch some happy shit right now. Okay, so I'll go. So now we're at track 14 called "Girlfriend" featuring Lupe Fiasco of all people. Jesus,
Oh Lord.
this song. What the fuck did I just listen to? So this is what you want to do, Lupe. This is This is why you
Right.
wanted to be for Atlantic Records. I don't know if
Right.
this was Atlantic Records all about.
To do this, he had the fans get online and that a petition. The fuck out of here! Who are you? A petition in front of Atlantic Records for just so that they could release Lasers. Lasers wasn't even a great album.
Well, the original version of Lasers, but still,
Right.
that I
Yeah,
heard some
but
of the
they
original
never
tracks.
released
I didn't
it
like
though.
that.
They released that mainstream shit that came out.
Some of them original tracks on Lasers was not hitting it either. And I'm
No.
like, but they trying to be this. So this girl's boyfriend loves both Chris and Lupe, and they're trying to tell her that they're both not attracted and stuff like that. Too, you know what I'm saying? And Lupe also collaborated with Chris Brown on a few tracks. They did the Forever remix. They did a track that never got released called Crack, which I felt like that's what I was listening to, honestly. And shit, you know, because
Wow.
I have to read some of these lyrics. Let me read you the chorus right quick.
That chorus is horrible.
But I don't want your girlfriend, no. I don't want your girlfriend, no. I don't want your girlfriend, no. I don't want your girl. But she's like la 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 yeah, la 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 yeah, la
Right.
la 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 yeah, la 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 la
Right.
la la la. And let's read some of Lupe's. Let me read some of Lupe's lines. Shot town down to VA, slept, walk out them PJs. Pockets was like feed me, so I fed them cheesecake. She want to know how peas taste. She gave me the please face. I gave her the leaf face.
What?
Hold on, wait. She want to know how peas taste. She gave me the please face. I gave her the leaf face. She know what I think like Jean Grey. What?
That's an
Hold on, hold
X-Men
on. Let me.
reference. That's an
I,
X-Men
I know,
reference.
I know, I know. Stepped on in so cleanly. Mastermind in your vest saint. Your diamonds ain't got no class. We call them Dr. King. Don't bring Dr. King in this trash.
Word.
No, 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 no,
And,
no,
and
no,
and you
no,
got mad
no.
at Justin Bieber for doing that.
This what
Oh
the
God,
fuck?
this should have been a trash review.
You said, oh, well, I haven't heard it yet. I don't want to make this a
Well, I
trash.
know I did it, but after hearing it, I'm like, yeah, this album is all over the place, man. Why of all rappers, why Lupe? Why him on this song? He don't fit on this song.
He don't fit on this album.
He don't. And the shit that he was saying on there just sound retarded. It doesn't even go
Like
with
this
the
is the
song.
same nigga that made a song called "Dumb It Down," ladies and
Right.
gentlemen.
Mhm.
This was the same nigga that got mad at Atlantic Records for commercializing his music, but you drop
Man.
you on the la 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 la. Wow.
This chorus is bad. I like the beat, but the chorus
Oh,
is
you beat.
bad. The beat was dope. The chorus is bad. I don't like Lupe on here. They could have picked anybody else to be on that. It's just no. It's just no for me.
Man, I'd rather listen to Black's album than this. This might be the worst R&B album we've ever
Wow.
talked about. This might
No.
knock Black's
Hell
album.
no.
Yeah.
What? You
Yes.
think this is
Yeah.
worse than Black's album?
Yes.
No.
I feel like the Black
It
album,
was nothing on Black's album I like though.
the Black album was like it's like has been a running joke for years though.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Bobby
This
Brown
album,
Forever. Did you remember that one? Bobby Brown Forever album was bad too.
oh wait, oh yeah, wait. That Bobby Brown, yeah.
That's worse than this.
Hell, I thought Justified in here too.
You crazy. That's a classic. I love that.
Oh,
That's better than this fucking album here.
all right. Next track, Gotta Be Your Man. I didn't like this track.
Me neither.
Next.
Like it.
Mind you, we in the bonus tracks, y'all. We in the bonus.
Why does he have so many bonus tracks and they're not great?
And we not talking about all the bonus tracks.
Jesus
This
Christ.
shit.
You think I have like 30 plus bonus tracks and they all garbage.
Oh my god.
And you
I
think
got
we
it.
could get through a whole triple album? Fuck no.
Okay, For Your Love. I didn't like the song either.
This shit sounded like some country EDM. Like he had like the country guitars in it, and then he had like the EDM beat. I'm like, is this a country EDM song am I hearing? I didn't like it.
Me neither. Next track, I Need This. No, I don't need this.
Nah, it wasn't needed. That's what it should have been called.
Yeah, I have to cook soon, so I'm just gonna run by these. Track number 19, I Love You.
We had 18.
But I don't know.
18.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. You're right, it's 18, but I was looking on Rap Genius and shit.
Right.
Okay. So this is I like the soulful take, but I still don't like this song.
I like the accordion. It's like an accordion loop, and the beat was fire. It's okay.
Right. Now Brown Skin Girl. Now
You skip.
this is
My bad, my bad. I thought you skipped one.
this is when Chris Brown caught the reggae fever. It was produced by Scott Storch of all
Oh,
people, and features
Lord.
Sean Paul
Oh
of all
God,
people.
no.
Uh, okay. Let me read some of these lyrics and shit. This is Chris Brown's verse with Sean Paul ad-libbing. I see ya. Nice to meet ya. I'm not gonna do it in Jamaican accent. I'm not gonna do it. What you doing later? Come closer. Make me hold you. Put me hand them all over. Girl know that got my heart. How you see I'm African and that naturally comes. So
Right.
how you moving them pom pom shorts? You love everything that I want. My little chocolate delight.
It was bad.
Then this is why wasn't this just a Sean Paul track? I like the mixture of the dance hall and Chris Brown's vintage sound. I feel like that's an interesting mixture, but I don't want to hear Chris Brown catching the reggae fever. We still doing this at this time. We still catching the reggae fever.
His accent was
Niggas want to make their own master blaster and shit. You know
his accent was bad though. He's not Jamaican.
my point exactly. He's
His
from the
accent was
DMV.
bad. The beat don't sound nothing like a dancehall beat. It sounds EDM. And that's the issue I had with Sean Paul's music at that time because he was doing like EDM shit. I'm like, go back to doing Dutty Rock. Why are you doing EDM shit? You're not an
Oh,
EDM artist. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like Sean Paul is cut from a cloth of real dancehall artists. Why are you not doing dancehall shit? You're
exactly.
trying to be like fucking Daddy Yankee and Bad Bunny. He's not them.
Uh,
I didn't
uh,
like it at all.
all right. Next track is Chase Our Love. Now, this is the great track I like. We had to go through 7 bullshit bonus tracks for this one. What? And this should have been a single. This is the carefree Chris Brown we all love. This gives me exclusive vibes.
Mm,
This is the song that should have been. They wanted this motherfucker to fail.
yeah,
They
I
wanted they wanted this motherfucker to fail.
yep.
I don't understand this. Why was not this a single? Why? The beat
Mm,
was fire.
right.
Who produces? Free School. I don't know who you are, but this beat was fire. But no. We have this. We're gonna put this in the deluxe edition, and then
Right.
we're gonna have Walmart fuck up the marketing and the
Exactly.
promotion and the sales
Right.
and everything. That's all I have to say.
I don't get that. Like why is this the American version is like what only 13 songs, but then the Japanese version got like 22 songs. That's half the damn album.
And mind you, if you want to go by numerology terms, ain't 13 a bad luck number?
Exactly. He was doomed.
The
I mean,
album,
yeah, I thought it was a good song, had like an EDM sound to it. You know,
right? Hmm. All right, and the last track. Where am I at? Let me pull up my notes. The title track Graffiti. This was okay. Wasn't my favorite off this album. It's like life post Rihanna, another one of those Rihanna tracks. He's acknowledging what he's done. He wants to look forward. So yeah,
Why wasn't it on the American version?
that's a good question.
You know what I'm saying? This is the title track for the album. The album is called Graffiti. You know what I'm saying? But on the American version, the title track is not even on here. It's on the Japanese version. So yeah, they were definitely trying to screw this nigga over. You know, and I think it's an actual good song that could have closed out the album. Like it closed out the deluxe edition, but it could have closed out the standard edition. You know, it had like an alternative rock sound. You know, it was like pop alternative. You know, it was edgy. I liked it. That
Exactly.
should have closed out the US version of the album, but instead we got other shit, which makes no sense.
It don't make no sense. All right, so my thoughts on this album. A huge letdown from the first two albums, in my opinion. Oh my lord. Let me talk about. I'm gonna split this review in two sections. I'm gonna talk about the music. Now, I respect the fact that he wanted to do a new direction, more dance direction, and everything like that too. Like a lot of my favorite R&B artists in the past, they went a more danceable direction when it came to that their future works, from Janet Jackson to Sierra and stuff like that too. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, it was so inconsistent. It was like a lot going on with it. You know what I'm saying? Because conceptually, minus the Rihanna songs, a lot of these songs could have easily fit on the exclusive album too, if you want to go by concept. But it's like a circus. It's like there was 13 tracks on a standard album, right? You know what I'm saying? And two singles. That's your big mistake right there.
Right.
Marketing. The marketing was a huge factor.
They couldn't market him because of what happened.
Right. Hell, Bobby Brown went through so many controversies post Don't Be Cool. He still managed to get 6 singles from the Bobby album, if I'm not
Yep.
mistaken. Them singles
Classic.
lasted up until 1994.
A classic, and it's sold.
Yes, it was not a commercial feel like people make it out to be.
Right.
But it's just that they didn't know what to do because it's like two singles and it was some of the weakest songs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it got to the point where it was just like he still managed to get 2 Grammy nominations. That's an impressive feat right there.
Yeah, he's talented.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I feel like with this album, it's to me a stain in this discography, in my personal opinion. Like up until this point, it might be my least favorite album from him. I know the next week is going to be a huge improvement from next week.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So I'm gonna give this one mic.
Oh wow. This is a very experimental album from him. You know what I'm saying? When you look at his discography, his first two albums were like more R&B, hip hop. I never cared for them. I just think a lot of those songs were outdated.
Mm-hmm.
But he had huge hits on those. When you get to this to this album in '09, from this album all the way even up to now, his sound changed
Right.
drastically. You know what I'm saying? Like he started to go into the more EDM alternative sound for his music. And I think that sound really fits his style of singing, and you know his dancing performances. That really fits his style more than the traditional R&B. You know, and he can do traditional R&B. He still does it once in the blue, but I think the alternative sound fits him more. And we started to hear it on this album, but it's very inconsistent. It's like it might be like one good at least for me, it's like one good song, and we got to get through like five bad songs to get to another good song. You
Right.
know, this is the problem when you have 50 fucking people working on your album. Too many producers. It's too many cooks in the kitchen. There's no cohesiveness. There's no big hits on this album like he had on his previous two. I I Can Transform You is not a big hit. That's not a big hit on anybody's album. Neither is Crawl. You know what I'm saying? He also needed other singles released. And I blame the label because the label didn't have to rush this out. It was too soon after everything happened. They could have waited a year or two to release this album. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they didn't know how to market him at this time, which is probably why they only released two singles. There's no reason why there's like four different versions of this album, and the Japanese version is the one that have half of the other songs on it, including the title track. Which how do you have a title track that's not on the standard edition? That makes no damn sense. So you have to, if you want the title track or from this album, you have to buy the Japanese edition. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I think they should have knocked down the album to 10 songs. You don't need, he got like 24 songs on this album, and half of it is on the foreign editions. I think if it was a 10 track album and it was more cohesiveness, it would have been a great album. But there's still songs I like on here. I like the Take My Time with Tank, that should have been a single. I liked Famous Girl, Sing Like Me, In Your Arms, Falling Down. He had some joints on here. I don't think it was a great cohesive album though. So I'm gonna give it 2.5 mics. It just what I don't even blame him. I blame the label for rushing it out there because all they cared about is dollar signs. They didn't care about his well being and what he was going through personally. So I blame the label on why this album was a disappointment.
Right. And mind you, when we get into the next album and stuff like that, he still was getting his ass into some trouble, which again, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, but he was coming out with better music this time.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna end this off right here because I gotta get ready for work later on. All right. So tomorrow is gonna be our Blue Eyed Soul Day and everything like that too. And we're gonna do a double review on Simply Red's first album from 1985, Picture Book. Really can't wait to talk about this one. Really can't wait.
I haven't heard that album. It's just a first time week for Try right here going on.
Yes, and then we also going to hear Sheena Easton's "The Lover in Me."
What's the name of the album again?
I'm gonna text it to you. Well, so it's Picture Book from Simply Red, and "The Lover in Me" for Sheena Easton.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is gonna be Blue Eyed Soul Day Volume 1.
Nice.
Yeah, trying to do some experimental shit.
And you are.
All right. Also, too, next week is going to be our Bruce Willis week. I'm going to send the schedules hopefully by tomorrow night. I want to make sure I include Mike. I know Mike works up until 11 o'clock and stuff like that too. So I know some days I have to. I don't know. Some days I have to work overnight. So we'll see how we're going to do this and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if push comes to shove, it might be a Bruce Willis week plus a day. I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? So
Bruce Willis plus a day.
And also too, our soundtrack month is going to be next month as well, which is going to be very fun. Just to let you guys know, the weekend of I want to say it's the weekend of the 13th. I want to say, yeah, I'm going to take off because I'm going to go out of town for a wedding and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'll come back on Sunday, if I want to do something on Sunday, but I'll give you a heads up depending on what time I get back and shit like that too. But yeah, I got to go out of town for a wedding. I'm going to go to Virginia and shit.
Don't break up the wedding.
This is my first cousin. I haven't seen her in like years. But yeah. But yeah, man. And I'm gonna hopefully I can try to release some pre-recorded shit to you guys by this weekend too. 'Cause I got a few extra time. Anything you want to say before we head out?
Not a damn thing.
All right. So I want to say this album is actually out of print. So if you guys want to find it, it shouldn't be that expensive. But I feel like this album's like you said what?
I got I got some stuff coming up. I got top 5 vinyl. Follow them on YouTube. They dope channel. We talking vinyl. I got an episode coming out with them very soon, couple days. Then I got September 1st with the R&B reps talking Mac Wild's first album, a New York Love Story. Look out for that on their channel. Then I'm recording something with Demi from the Go Getter TV. That'll be next week. End of August. That'll be coming up. Look out for that on his channel.
Okay, okay. All right, bet. Well, I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I might try to find another one of these hip hop lists because I know both of these albums are like 10 songs each.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might try to find another hip hop list to react to. I don't know about that yet.
Look at Sheena Easton. Look at all gorgeous on the cover with all red on.
Yeah, that's after she got turned out by Prince.
I about to say, was that's before or after Prince turned out?
Because honestly, when she did that song on Sign of the Times, that was when they worked closely with one another. Her sound got more R&B because when she really first started out, right, she was on that pop kind of shit, like My Baby Taster.
Yes, Midnight Train.
I love that record though.
Yeah, classic. And the album, ironically, the album was re-released on Cherry Red Records.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that joint right there is fire and stuff like that. And it's funny too because I was watching an episode of Seinfeld, and they used that song twice and stuff like that too. And that's what maybe actually you say, you know what? Let me look up Sheena Easton because she has some hits and shit.
Now, are we doing the OG or the re-release? The re-release got like 4 bonus.
Let me see. Hold on. Well, I don't even have both albums. But give me 1 second.
And it's come to the point now we gotta ask if we're gonna actually do the re-release version or the OG version.
Nah, let's just do the OG because re-release just got 7-inch singles and stuff like that. We can easily just do that when we talk about the original songs and stuff like that too.
Right.
One more thing, guys. I'm working on my Life Changers albums and stuff like that too, and everything. So if you're talking about Chris Brown's Graffiti, I believe it is out of print.
Who's buying that shit? Who's really buying that?
Shit, you never know. If I'm not mistaken, I saw it on vinyl a while back ago.
Really?
Yeah.
That's why nobody bought it because you saw it on vinyl.
But yeah, I'm definitely gonna start filming that hopefully by next month too. It's gonna be a 30 episode series, so that's gonna be interesting and shit too, Yeah. So I'll see you guys later. Appreciate this try as usual.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good night. Peace.
All right. Peace.